machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. And the Canes will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Louisville Cardinals offense is on the field for the first time today. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
Yeah, and he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Quarterback on the keeper. Quarterback gets the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
They'll run play action. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go to the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
He's going to take off. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the air on first down. Getting some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking the shot. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Canes! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from around the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Guys out of the backfield now is not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The sure hands, it's McBride. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Trying to get to him. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They're bringing heat. Working on the right. ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to go up top on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He caught it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Stevens. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After that last completion, it's second down. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, there's the ball. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. He'll keep it himself. Discards a man. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Cardinals are in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And it's incomplete. He was wild, high and wide on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Feeling some heat. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Hurricanes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light the scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. And that ball is picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have it. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. From the gun, running back gets the give. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to power their way ahead. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. Oh, what a move! He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball. And that's a live ball behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. 2nd down after the offense averted absolute disaster. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. Dances away from the heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On second down, just keeps firing. Getting some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll leave it with him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. It's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
He's got his man. Tackled immediately after the catch. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Finds a tight end down the gut. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Going up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. He wants it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Little touch pass to the receiver. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Snap it to the back. And the Canes get enough for the first down.
The offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They go to the ground. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Canes are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To give to the running back from the shotgun.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And now on first down after converting with the run. Might as well give it to him again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Fakes the grab on the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get to him. Makes his connection. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Miami! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
This is... performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't...
And the ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Canes. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to...
And he loses the football. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
He only needs a sliver of daylight, and the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, baby.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll try the left side. At the 35, he's open. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. At the 35, he's got room. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. The Hurricanes are marching down the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Keep it on the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting 1st downs. That running back was one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. After not